I just like to watch the breaks. I don't ever buy anything from the breaks.
It's fun.
I watch a lot of breaks.
It's fun to watch. I like when they go crazy.
Yeah.
I love when they break and then they're like, "Oh, look what we got!" And I'm like, how do you know that? Because I'd be like, "Oh, that's a shiny card."
Yeah.
They're only looking at the top of the border and they can tell you this is a me.
Well, they know, but because that's their job to know.
I know, but
I don't like the thing I don't like about the breaks that could go on the pum pum list for me is how they wait so much time to just reveal the card. They're like, "Oh my god," and then they put it down and they're talking and it's like a minute is going by and I'm like, just fucking show the card, bro. You know what I mean? But I know they're trying to create drama a little bit, right?
But what they do is they and then they take all the cards and they put it on top,
and then
they make you go through the whole thing.
All the cards to get to the one at the back.
Yeah,
like you're watching. So I like watching breaks. I just like seeing the nice cards.
Yeah,
but I don't like watching breaks because I don't like when they see a nice card, how long they take to reveal it. You know.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's to get views, right?
Yeah, it's to
make you watch the video to the very end.
It's to keep people staying on it, right?
Yeah.
Like, and then the more you're staying on it, the more drama they're creating and all that stuff.
I know.
Makes the thing. So they're doing what they're supposed to do, and I guess it's working because I'm staying.
Yes.
You know, because I want to see it, but
we're venting.
But still, like, just show the cards.
Yes.
Just go through them, and if it's go through them, and when the good card comes, show it and hold it for like a few seconds so we get a good view of the front, good view of the back, and all that stuff, and then move on.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's some people who ask, "Yo, can you show it again?" and they don't ever do it. You know, because they're on to the next pack or they're on to the next box they're opening or whatever. You know, I wish they would just like sometimes show it back just a little bit more, just to everybody get a good look at the card.
Well, then you gotta watch the video again, and that's how they get you again.
No, I'm talking about on live, like when you're watching them on live.
Well, live, come on, they're not going back.
Yeah.
They want you to watch the video. You know, they make these
they'll clip those things.
The little clip, and then you watch the video over and over again, right? Yeah. And then they get views.
You get a lot of views out of it. Yeah.
You know,
that's why they do it. I get it. I understand.
Okay, Dave.
I still don't like it. Oh, you know what? We're gonna end off this show right before we end. Anyway, we're gonna do a J and Dave movie review.
So I gotta stay on theme.
Yeah.
So the whole reason why I had a pet peeve when I was ranting is because I watched this movie,
Quantumania.
So this was the last Wasp and Ant-Man movie, which didn't do well in the box office. But I watched it again, and it's like the background effects and even the story was good. Like, you got to see Mojo, and they brought a whole bunch of characters in. And then this movie didn't do well.
It wasn't Mojo,
or wasn't it
MODOK?
MODOK, sorry.
MODOK. Yeah.
And
Mojo's different. Mojo's on another world where he makes.
He's the other.
Big guy like that.
Guy, yeah.
But he's like a big green guy that sits in this chair with like spider legs.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this is like a rewatcher. I would watch this over and over again. Like, the story is amazing. And this is how they tie in the whole quantum realm and the different dimensions.
That's the word I was looking for. Quantum realm. I kept saying mini realm and
quantum.
Yeah, quantum. Quantum is the word I was looking for.
And then this is how now they've gotten to the point where they are in the Marvel movies, because now they're explaining the different dimensions and whatnot. So, and this is where now they can just erase everybody and start over again. Because now it's like, oh, there's no Black Widow. Yeah, we'll just go get her from Earth 58.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they can do all this stuff, and this was a great movie. Majors.
Yeah.
Because he played such a good role in this movie, and then they showed you all the majors at the very end, and they got you hyped. Like,
and he was like diabolical in it too. He's like, I'll make you stay there and just watch me kill your daughter over and over and over and over. I was like, holy shit! Like, he truly is just like
a good villain.
Doesn't care, bro. He's just like, yo, I'll kill your daughter over and over and over. You know, like. You know, unless you do this, you know?
Like, I love how he talked. He's like, oh, Avengers? I've killed Avengers in many planets.
Yeah, he's like, wait, which one are you? Have I killed you before?
Yo, he's such a good villain in this movie.
Yeah.
And then this guy screws it up.
Yeah.
You know? I give this 4 J-heads.
Yeah, this is a good one. I agree because I know it was really bad in the box office.
But it was a good movie,
But
man.
I know how much I like this movie. I'm a hard one to go by because any of the Marvel movies, anything that they make, I'm just like, it was great. It was great. It was great.
Except for the Miss Marvels. Was it Miss Marvels?
I still liked it.
It was the worst movie out of all the movies after Endgames. That whole Avengers Endgame.
Yes. Okay, I agree with that.
It was the worst movie. Not saying it was bad because I watched them all.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
on comparing it to what they put out,
Yeah.
this
I
movie,
think the worst thing that they put out was Secret Wars.
but not the TV show, right?
The TV show.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't even called Secret Wars. Was it? Was that what it's called?
I think it was Secret something.
That one was horrible. Like it was like with the Skrulls.
I
We found out Brody's a Skrull. Like
Yeah.
then we found out a whole bunch of things, and then what's her name became a Skrull, and then she had like a Drax arm that was strong. And I was like, kind of, guy, you're good at editing now. You could have edited it better than that. Like the editing was horrible, and
Yeah.
the CGI was horrible, and all that stuff. I get where the story was,
right.
and I get that they shot it during COVID, so there was like no background people.
Yes.
Everything that they did
Was in a room.
a small room with no extras.
Yeah.
Everything that they went, everything where they went, there was just like there's no like world to the show that they were doing, because they used like almost no extras.
Yeah.
You know, like they really tried a lot not to have anybody else in the movie other than the people who,
I know.
you know, so like that one I can say was bad. But guess what? Like I liked it. You know, like
I haven't finished watching. I think I watched the first 2 episodes.
I don't think you're missing a whole lot. But
I know. I keep hearing that. Like you don't rush.
yeah.
Watch everything else.
Yeah, watch it. Watch it.
I will watch
it just so you can
Yeah.
see
How bad it is.
yeah, how bad it is.
See,
But I feel like you're going to be the same as me. You're going to come out and you're going to be like, I understood the story that they were trying to tell.
right.
Even though they told it badly, and they animated it badly,
Yeah.
and they filmed it badly, and they edited it badly. You know? It was still the story that they're trying to tell. I look at it as not like, I'm not looking at it to win awards and be the fucking Emmy award-winning fucking show. I look at it to where it's going to take the story.
Right.
And to me, they took the story and they tried to roll with it a little bit in the best that they could during COVID when they were filming and whatever. I was like, okay, they progressed the story. That's all I wanted it to do. And it did it.
So it did its job. It just didn't do it impressive.
Yeah, it just didn't do it.
You know what it is, though? And I say this all the time. You can't drop, Endgames, those 2 movies, the Avenger movie, and then everything after that is the standard is up here.
Yeah, everything else was doo-doo. Yeah.
So if you have something that's like just slightly not as good as what you've been putting out, it's doo-doo.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to that. It wasn't that bad. What I've watched isn't that bad, but it doesn't rank up with Endgames.
You'll see. Watch the whole thing.
Is it? Come on. It can't be worse than Fantastic Four.
Which Fantastic Four?
The second one.
Oh, those old ones? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
No. Not the one with Silver Surfer. They came out one after that one.
Have you watched this newest Fantastic
Yes, I
Four?
have.
That was good.
Yes.
That was really good.
Yes, that was proper.
Yeah.
That was really.
That one was really, really good.
Really happy.
And they're
with
dressed in like their old school. They look like comic books.
that. Yeah.
They look like the comic book Fantastic Four that I grew up reading.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like, I don't know. To me, I loved it, bro.
Yes.
It was really
very well. Like I said, everything they've put out so far has been good.
Yeah.
You know,
They're really bringing it back now. They're bringing it back.
I like that.
It's looking.
Because you know what it is? Like before, a lot of complaints were, you guys are changing the story.
Yeah.
And now they're okay. You don't want us to change the story? We're gonna give it to you like the comic book.
Here's the story. Yeah. And you know what they did for a little while? I think we talked about this before. They tried to do quantity over quality. They tried to put out 6 things a year.
Yeah.
And they were doing so much that they were like putting out shit because
Losing focus.
it's like you were talking about, like I was telling you, you make an amazing curry. But if you open 18 restaurants and had to put out curry from 9 to 5 every day, it would be you'd be cooking it quick and watering it down and doing whatever, cutting corners, and
Yes.
you know what I mean? You're putting out quantity. But if you had one restaurant where you cooked it, and when it was sold out, it was sold out.
That'd be amazing.
The quality of what was cooked
Yeah.
is going to be so much better. That's what Marvel did with the thing. They watered down their curry.
You know what it was? Because I think what happened was they put out the Shield, Agents of Shield, and then realizing that, oh, we can connect the movie with the TV show.
Yeah.
And then they came out with 50 TV shows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they came up with 10 movies a year.
Yeah.
50 TV shows.
And then they wouldn't even do things to connect it till like the end.
Yeah.
And then they would like give you like this little connecting thing at the end, and you're like,
all this? I watched this whole 10 episodes, and only the last episode really matters?
Really connects. Yeah.
You guys are making me angry.
Yeah.
So.
Yo, it's something you should stream on Twitch and YouTube. We are on YouTube. Look at the same handle. It's up here, Jane Dave 22, or down here. Where's it for you? Up here? I think it's up here. Jane Dave 22. Go to YouTube and look up Jane Dave 22. The same thing, and you'll find us there. Add us. Follow us. Share us. Tell everybody.
Tell your friends. Tell your side piece.
Yep.
Tell your mama.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm very happy where Marvel is going now, because they're really...
They dialed it back.
They dialed it back.
Pump the brakes.
Remember we talked about this. They let the suits take over.
Yeah.
They're the same as letting the khakis take over for the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
They let the suits take over, and they're like, oh, wow, everybody wants to watch. So money. Put out lots so we get lots of money. Then they put out lots, and they're like, hurry up, put it out. Hurry up, put it out. Hurry up, put it out. And so then it wasn't good. Now they said, you know what? To make all that money, you got to dial it back, and everything you put out has to be quality, and it has to have a good continuation, and it has to have connectivity.
You know what I think the problem was? There was no anticipation.
Yeah.
Before, they'd make you wait. They give you little teasers, and then when it came out, you were running to watch it.
Yeah.
But because there's so much, you didn't anticipate something coming out because you're watching 7 shows at the same time.
Yeah.
They didn't let the hype get built.
Yeah, they didn't let it simmer. They didn't let the curry simmer.
They didn't let it marinate. You know?
You gotta let it marinate a little bit, you know what I mean?
They just gave it to you. Like,
yo, Peacemaker, I can't talk about the finale of Peacemaker because this stooge hasn't watched it yet. But, like, yo.
But I
gotta watch Peacemaker.
I know.
Bro.
You know what?
You gotta watch Peacemaker.
I seen something the other day, and it was like...
Your job is to binge it before next...
No, I seen something the other day, and it gave me a spoiler alert, and I turned it off, but I still seen it.
Yeah.
There, like, at the very end, there's like a shop or something, and this guy was explaining what the significance was, and then I'm like, I haven't watched this, and I turned it off, but I still seen, like, there's some sort of, like, place. And I didn't...
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Watch the show.
I'm gonna watch it.
Jon Snow here knows nothing.
I'm gonna binge it this weekend.
Yeah. I have also watched The Boys, and I have also watched Gen V. Have you?
I've watched The Boys, not Gen V.
Like, all the way till the end of season 4 of The Boys?
Yeah.
That's good. That show's good. And Gen V is amazing because it kind of starts there and it's at the end. I love The Boys and Gen V because I feel like The Boys is what superheroes would be in the world today. Right?
Yes.
There wouldn't be just Superman flying around.
They wouldn't have honor.
They would all be marketed and doing whatever and trying to make a corporation so much money. And they would only... And everything they do, they have to have a camera on them to be like, look what I'm doing. You know, like that's what the world is today. The world is social media. The world is doing it for likes, doing it for clicks. Yeah. And when you do that stuff, you're trying to make money. So you're like, you won't save somebody if it doesn't make you money. But you save the person that makes you money. Like that type. I feel like The Boys is such a good show because it is what today is. Yes. And then you have Homelander, and then you know what they're trying to do with The Boys. They're trying to make the parallel of Trump, right? That's exactly what they're trying to do. Like, you're the big bad leader. Nobody kind of likes you, but everybody kind of follows you and whatever. then they spin things this way and they spin things that way to make things look like America, yeah. You know, and everybody else is like, no, that's not what America is. And they're literally trying to mirror politics into the show. And they do it
very well.
So good.
That's
it's
one
so
of my
good.
favorite shows.
Homelander is the one that you love to hate.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that guy's face sometimes when he's just like... and he does this.
He's such a troll, though.
And you see that smile and you're just yo, fuck this guy. You know? Because you know you can't... If you're just like, yo, I think that's a bad idea. He'll just I-beam you through your balls. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh. And you're dead. You know, like... Yes. He's just like, I don't care what you think. You know? I'm Homelander. Stop me.
I like him just because he's an asshole. And he just goes around.
That's what I mean. Like, you love to hate him, right? He's the kind of guy that like you love to hate.
But he's a troll too. Like I think he likes messing with people.
I think he's actually what they weaved of who he is he's just so fucked up. He wants people to like him so much
that he'll do anything.
He'll do anything to make it happen.
Yes.
Right? Like, because he could do. I think if you left it really up to him and said fuck the people, there'd be nobody else in the show. He would have killed all of them already. All.
Because he wants to be the only one.
The only one. And be like, listen to me, because if you don't see what happened to all of them, it's going to happen to you too. But he's still being just slightly controlled by like the VOT. I think it's called VOT. Like the
corporation.
Yeah, they're controlling him just that much that he can't overall do what he wants, even though he just kind of goes underground and does some of the stuff he wants.
But what I like about him is this, like what you said, he gets people to do things that he wants just because he's an asshole.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love that. It's like you're like his crew. Sometimes you can see they don't agree.
They don't really want it.
They don't agree, or they don't want to do what he says.
But they can't say no.
Because
they're gonna get laser beamed. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Yes, I love that guy.
Do it, or you're gonna get laser beamed.
Huh?
And did you see the last season? Did I say?
Did you want to get barbecue?
Did you see season 4?
Yes.
When he laser beamed the guy's balls?
Yes. Well, how about season 1 where he laser beamed that woman? Remember? He's like,
yeah.
I was like, yo, this guy is just crazy.
And in season 4, they're trying to find his breach that somebody let the stuff go, and everybody knows the fast guy. Not everybody knows. We're watching, so we know the fast guy did it.
Right.
But the one girl was like, "Oh yeah, I maybe leaked it in front." And then the girl was like, "Don't you think that what she said next was going to be good?" He's like, "No, she said she did it, so she's dead now, and we found a leak." And she's like, "But we could have got more info." And he's like, "No, the leak is plugged."
That's why I love him. He's an asshole.
And that's it. Yeah.
And then that's why everybody does everything he says, because you're afraid you're gonna get laser beam.
Andrew, what's up, bro? Sorry, I gotta put my hand here so I can see.
What up, Andrew?
He's like, yo, greetings from Southern Ontario.
Oh yes.
He always says that every time he shows up.
Yes.
What up, Andrew? When Mojo said, love this, do you guys get side pieces from running live shows? I don't know, but we're filming our show right now. And do we get side pieces? We don't get side pieces. Look at this. How are we gonna get side pieces? The only side piece I get is the fries with my chicken.
You know what?
That's the side piece I get.
Get out of my head. Because I was like, side piece.
Yeah.
That's coleslaw and gravy.
Coleslaw and a biscuit, bro.
And biscuit with fries.
Yeah, that's the side piece I get.
My 2-piece.
Exactly.
My 2-piece.
2-piece? That ain't enough. I got 4-piece or nothing, bro.
Well.